Hey, what up? What up? I know y'all already know about the Kendrick getting the West Coast back again. Let me get set up real fast. I see that, people. What up, everybody? You already know. It's your boy. And as you can see, I'm all dripped out in the Crown Jewel collection. Wow, you see them shades. All right. Check it out though. CJCclothing.com. All right, let's get it. Um, yeah, like I said, you already know about the Kendrick thing. Everybody's hyped up. West Coast is back, and you know, I don't think Drake really believed that Kendrick was going to bring the mayhem, and he did. So shout out to that. But I was thinking I'm gonna start putting out topics on my IG page and possibly my YouTube as well, and I'm gonna start bringing on callers with some of these situations and these topics because I believe that that feedback live is going to be really good, and perspectives will be, you know, perspectiving, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that next week. So when you see the topic posted up, if you're interested in being on the show, just a phone call, quick conversation back and forth, about like a couple minutes, nothing crazy at your time. But yeah, now this kind of can be a touchy topic, because on before I talked about accountability, take responsibility for the wrong things if you've done. They usually say women have no accountability. There's a lot of women that actually, if they're wrong, they'll say it. Same for guys. Okay, let's do a little bit of communication. Um, Wrong communication. Let's say over talking the other person when they're trying to get their point through. And mainly, most people don't let nobody get their point through because they don't want to hear it, or maybe they are telling some truth. You know what I'm saying? They could be telling the truth and they don't want to hear it. But over talking somebody while they're trying to communicate with you is really childish, and it's a really terrible tactic. It's a really terrible tactic. If you have a conversation with somebody, are you the type of person that actually lets the person speak, get everything out, get their word out, so you get a full understanding, so that way when you say something, you that type of person. And another thing, like what's hard for men, they tell me, your emotions, tuck them down, forget about it. I think the reason for that being is because there are a lot of women who take what a man says when he's expressing himself, and they take that as an attack on them, and they take it personal, like, oh, I'm making you feel like that, blah blah blah. It's like, no, I'm just as you were explaining to me about how you feel or a certain situation that you didn't like. I'm saying the same thing. Why when I express myself, it's a problem. And I understand how people say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay, some people may have an attitude, or may sound like they have an attitude, others don't. And then somebody be like, well, I'm over talking you because you're getting loud, and if you get loud, and I'm gonna get loud, and nobody's gonna hear each other's point. Okay, true, but allow somebody to say what they got to say first, and allow yourself to put yourself in the shoes of somebody else when they're expressing how they feel. Not many people do that at all. Nobody puts themselves in the shoes of the other person. So therefore, it's all about me, my feelings. You're only going to hear how I feel, and when you start talking about how you feel, I'm going to take that as an attack. I'm a great person, and nobody has ever told me I made them feel like that. Well, maybe because you never gave them a chance to talk, and they already knew that talking to you about their feelings was pointless. So they said, whatever, just tuck it down, let her speak, let her have her perspective. But I'm sure that goes both ways. Women, it's hard for a dude to be out in the world, and he gotta have this tough exterior all day long. All right, which gets broken down all day. And then on top of that, like, you gotta come home to your woman, and that's your place of peace and softness. You can't be soft to some women because they say, oh, you're being sassy or you're too emotional. But yet women want somebody who's emotionally available, you know. But like when I talk to you at my soft, vulnerable time, you either take what I say and use it against me in an argument, which is another messed up thing. Because if I can't tell you secret stuff, that's gonna be a problem. Because then all you're gonna do is put that away in your mind cabinet, and oh, I'm gonna use that as ammo for next time to kind of hurt him. It's crazy, you know. It's hard. It's hard out here because you gotta be out in the world and you gotta come home and then deal with, damn, I can't even really talk about my whole day or what I'm going through or what I'm feeling because I don't want her to think that I'm weak. But it's not that. And there are women that actually are that peace to men. When I come home, when they come home, it's like, hey baby, how was your day? Oh, I'm this and that. Stressed out. I mean, just like when a woman comes home, digress from her day, decompress, and wants to tell you some stuff. She has to get off of her chest, whether it be something that happened at the office or something while she was driving, or hell, I don't know, maybe something when she was shopping. But you got to be able to have that place of peace where you can actually just sit down and talk and release, or else you're just gonna be tensed up all the damn time because you have nowhere to go and nobody to talk to. And then when you got that person at home that doesn't allow you to talk or express your feelings, and then here comes somebody else who is willing to listen, now you emotionally cheating because there's somebody who's willing to listen to you talk about your day or what's going on in your head, and so that way it calms you down because it's like it's just built up tension. So I'm telling you, y'all have to be able to listen. You have to be able to listen. You have to be their place of peace. And when they tell you some secret things, stop using it against people in arguments. Fuck. Anyway, I want to know what y'all think about that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be bringing on some guests. I'm gonna post up some stuff, and if somebody want to be a guest on the show, hit me up. Leave a comment down. Let me know if you down to be a part of the talk show, and we'll go from there. All right. So y'all have a good one. All right, it's your boy.